Let's face it, there's no stopping the concealed carry market. People these days simply want to have a gun that they can use whenever the need arises. I know, not all folks out there are too keen on using guns, but the number of those who want to get a viable self-defense tool is increasing day by day. That's the only driving force behind the high demand for effective and ergonomic CCWs. And right now, the pistols that I'm about to show are posing to become a hit before the year ends. Hey, this is your boy Ted from Line 45, and today I'll be introducing a number of pistols that could potentially take over the concealed carry market in the remaining months of 2024 and possibly would remain popular for the succeeding years. But first, let me do this quick plug. Hit the like and subscribe button, all those buttons you can see below. I know it feels like a hassle, but those simple clicks mean a lot for my channel. Now, let's get back to the good stuff. Ruger LCP II. The Ruger LCP has been around in the market for quite some time already, so it might appear that it's a long stretch to declare this gun as the next big thing. But hey, hear me out. The Ruger LCP II remains a relevant option for a concealed carry weapon in 2024. I initially thought that the Ruger LCP II dominating the CCW market might be an exaggeration, but then again, why can't it? As of July 2024, Guns.com has indicated that the LCP II is currently one of the top-selling handguns, which really blows my mind. This is a testament that maybe, just maybe, you might want to pick this gun too. The LCP II isn't difficult to adore because of its reliable and no-nonsense construction. While it doesn't possess a rail or an optic cut, this gun is still effective as a self-defense firearm, thanks to its accuracy and intuitiveness in operation. Its detachable box magazine holds 6+1 rounds of .380 ACP and 7+1 rounds when fitted with an extended mag. There's also a .22 long rifle version of the LCP II, and that one offers 10+1 rounds. The capacity is notably limited because of its single-stack design, rather than the typical double-stack pistols we see today. Despite being a small pistol, racking its slide is relatively easy, and that's because of its .380 chambering. Its slide also has a pair of fixed low-profile sights, and the entire gun has rounded edges. So, right from the get-go, this one is really meant for snag-free concealment. It also operates reliably due to its hammer-fired mechanism. The trigger it has now is way better than the trigger of the original LCP, which means that the pistol is easier to shoot and control. The take-up is light, and the wall is detectable already. The break is decently crisp, and the reset is short. With these qualities, the LCP II might not appeal to you as a primary sidearm, but by all means, it's an excellent backup option, and many people can vouch for that. FN57. Well, your eyes and ears aren't wrong. I really put the 5.7 on this list. Why, you ask? Well, for a number of reasons, of course. But well, I do understand why this entry might be surprising for some, considering that the 5.7 by 28 mm caliber is a bit too mythical or too niche. Others find it too costly or too large to conceal carry, and that's also a valid point. But the sales don't lie, and that's one of the points I want to raise here. The number of people who are testing the waters with the 5.7 caliber has been steadily growing, and to be honest, I do think that it's because the 5.7 is a viable defense round. I mean, I am no expert in assessing the ballistic capabilities of a particular cartridge, but the 5.7 is really capable of stopping a threat in its tracks. Now, the FN57 has improved the overall effectiveness of the 5.7 ammo. And that's the next point why this full-size gun is about to make a breakthrough in the coming months. The gun isn't just comfortable to hold. Its aggressive texturing will also let you wield the gun steadily, even while rapidly firing. Its size is just appropriate to tame the recoil of 5.7 rounds. We are talking about an FN gun here, so it was already within my expectations that the 5.7 has intuitively tactical and well-placed controls. You can access them easily, even without looking or adjusting your grip. Its ambidextrous safety in particular always gets my praise because I can easily access it with my support hand's thumb. Its oversized mag release is just one tap away as well. Meanwhile, its slide release isn't that large, but you can still manipulate it with one hand. The 5.7 uses a polymer mag instead of steel. I think that it's odd, but since it cycles well, I gave it a pass, Its capacity is 20 plus 1 rounds, which is a lot, and it feels better once you take it on the range. Aside from being ergonomic, the gun doesn't malfunction. It's downright reliable and accurate. No wonder why people are starting to pick this pistol these days. Glock 43X Moss. The Glock 43X is already one of the most bought concealed carry guns this year, which is pretty much evident on its monthly sales. Heck, even local gun stores have told me that this is one of their fastest-moving products, and this tells a lot about its popularity. But of course, I still believe that it hasn't reached its peak yet, so with its MOS configuration, or modular optics system, it will certainly gravitate more buyers toward it. The Glock 43X is a subcompact gun that is currently at the forefront of the concealed carry race. It's chambered in 9mm and offers a standard 10 plus 1 capacity. It's a striker-fired semi-auto polymer pistol, which is something that you should have anticipated already, considering that this one is a Glock. The thing weighs about 23 ounces with an empty mag and features a slimline construction, so its overall width is just an inch or so. It measures 6 inches long, while its marksman barrel is more or less 3.4 inches. These numbers indicate that this gun is for maximum concealment. The MOS model of Glock 43X lets you attach optics to the gun. You will see that it's on the rear. There's a factory cut that caters to Glock's optic attachment system. It fits red dots such as Shield RMSC, and it really helps improve the overall accuracy of your aims. Unlike the Glock 43, the Glock 43X has a slightly thicker and longer grip. This design is intentional since it allows your 3 fingers to stay on the grip even without any mags or extensions. So, even if you have slightly large hands, the grip profile of the Glock 43X is actually comfortable. Plus, it has an aggressive beaver tail that pushes your grip higher, which in turn enables a more natural point of aim. And with its God-proven reliability and Gen 5 upgrades, such as the removal of finger grooves, the Glock 43X MOS is perhaps the most user-oriented CCW right now. Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0. The Bodyguard 2.0 is one of the latest handgun releases this 2024, and if you know your Smith & Wesson, then you already have an idea that it's the second coming of the original Bodyguard pistols. Basically, Smith & Wesson just revamped its OG 380 ACP pistol and made it more responsive to demands of modern users. Of course, there was a complete overhaul that took place. The profile of the Bodyguard 2.0 is entirely new and holds more capacity than its predecessor. Ergonomic enhancements were also introduced to make the gun suitable for seamless concealment. This new Bodyguard holds 10 rounds of 380 ACP in its flush-fit mag and 12 rounds on the extended clip. This capacity almost matches that of the leading subcompact pistols on the market, so firepower is no longer an issue. As I've mentioned, the 2.0 is meant for concealment. It's only 4 inches tall and an inch wide, so keeping it masked under your clothes and holsters isn't a problem. It's only 5 inches long, so this gun is small as heck, definitely smaller than the likes of P365. It offers a nice set of sights too. The front is a tritium insert, and the rear is a perfectly contrasting black U-notch. Even without a red dot, these sights still allow for precise acquisition of targets. Its flat-faced trigger is surprisingly good for a striker-fired gun. There's little hint of squishiness on it, and instead it guarantees crisp breaks and consistent pulls every single time. Right now, gun sellers throughout the U.S. have been seeing a gradual increase in demand for the new Smith & Wesson Bodyguard, so it's just a matter of time until it becomes a certified hit. Walther PDP Compact Steel Frame. It's crazy to think that a newcomer in the concealed carry market is about to flip its status quo. Well, maybe that's just an exaggeration on my part, but it's also undeniable that the steel variant of the PDP Compact has already gained enough to consider it as a popular choice. Now, this thing is a metal gun, so it's obviously heavier than its polymer cousin. In particular, it weighs over 2 pounds, even with an empty mag. So, anyone could assume that it's a bit too impractical for a daily carry. Plus, this thing is noticeably big and blocky. These are valid arguments, and depending on your preferences, those points could make you skip this pistol entirely. But the added size and weight of this Walther pistol make it an extremely accurate shooter. Its heft naturally helps its operators to soak the recoil of 9mm rounds. And while it's true that it's a bit too thick and heavy for a concealed carry gun, the steel Walther PDP Compact features wraparound grip panels, which, if you inspect closely, feature hexagonal texturing. This will let you grip the handgun more securely and comfortably. Its ergonomics also support different hand profiles. With a capacity of 15 rounds, it's kinda clear that the gun is meant for long-drawn fights. It assures superb stopping power, which is backed by its intuitive operation. I mean, having a serrated slide, a reversible magazine catch button, and ambidextrous slide-stop levers on a pistol will certainly improve your capabilities as a shooter. So yeah, don't get surprised why this gun is also rated for competition use. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Just press all the buttons. Those little clicks are free, but they help the channel a lot. Stay sharp, stay safe, and remember, it's not just about the shot, it's about mastering the craft. Until next time, lock and load.